Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Summarizing text 16 and text 17 of chapter 8, attaining the supreme of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Text 16. A Brahma Bhuvanala Lokaha Punara Vartino Arjunaha Mamu Petaya Tu Kaunteya Punarjanma na Vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. All kinds of yogis, karma, jnana, hatha, etc. eventually have to attain devotional perfection in Bhakti Yoga or Krishna's consciousness before they can go to Krishna's transcendental abode and never return. Those who attain the highest material planets, the planets of the demigods, are again subjected to repeated birth and death. As persons on earth are elevated to higher planets, people on higher planets such as Brahmaloka, Chandraloka and Indraloka fall down to earth. The practice of sacrifice called Pancha Agni Vidya recommended in the Chandogya Upanishad enables one to achieve Brahmaloka, but if on Brahmaloka one does not cultivate Krishna's consciousness, then he must return to earth. Those who progress in Krishna's consciousness on the higher planets are gradually elevated to higher and higher planets and at the time of universal devastation are transferred to the eternal spiritual kingdom. Baladeva Vidyabhushana, in his commentary on Bhagavad Gita, quotes this verse, Brahmana sahate sarve samaprapte pratikshana parasyante krutat manaha pravishanti paramapadam. When there is devastation of the material universe, Brahma and his devotees who are constantly engaged in Krishna's consciousness are all transferred to the spiritual universe and to specific spiritual planets according to their desires. Text 17. Sahasra yuga paryantam harayada brahmano viduha ratrim yuga sahasranatama te aho ratra vido janaha. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night. The duration of the material universe is limited. It is manifested in cycles of kalpas. A kalpa is a day of Brahma, and one day of Brahma consists of the 1,000 cycles of 4 yugas or ages, Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali. The cycle of Satya is characterized by virtue, wisdom and religion, there being practically no ignorance and vice, and this yuga lasts 17 lakh 28,000 years. In the Treta Yuga, vice is introduced and this yuga lasts 12 lakh 96,000 years. In the Dwapar Yuga, there is an even greater decline in virtue and religion, vice increasing, and this yuga lasts 8 lakh 64,000 years. And finally, in Kali Yuga, the yuga we have now been experiencing over the past 5,000 years, there is an abundance of strife, ignorance, irreligion and vice, true virtue being practically non-existent, and this yuga lasts 4 lakh 32,000 years. In Kali Yuga, vice increases to such a point that at the termination of the yuga, the Supreme Lord himself appears as the Kalki Avatara, vanquishes the demon, saves his devotees and commences another Satya Yuga. Then the process is set rolling again. These 4 yugas, rotating 1,000 times, comprise one day of Brahma. And the same number comprise one night. Brahma lives 100 of such years and then dies. These 100 years by earth calculations total to 311 trillion and 40 billion earth years. By these calculations, the life of Brahma seems fantastic and interminable, but from the viewpoint of eternity, it is as brief as a lightning flash. In the causal ocean, there are innumerable Brahmas, rising and disappearing like bubbles in the Atlantic. Brahma and his creation are all part of the material universe, and therefore they are in constant flux. In the material universe, not even Brahma is free from the process of birth, old age, disease and death. Brahma, however, is directly engaged in the service of the Supreme Lord in the management of this universe. Therefore, he at once attains liberation. Elevated sannyasis are promoted to Brahma's particular planet Brahmaloka, which is the highest planet in the material universe and which survives all the heavenly planets in the upper strata of the planetary system. But in due course, Brahma and all the inhabitants of Brahmaloka are subject to death. according to the law of material nature. Thank you.